played this record as frequently as possible.
Let's do this!
What is going on, you guys? It is your boy Vergil here, and welcome back to another episode here on Dragon Ball Legends. Today we are here with another installment of my top 10 tier list. Been doing these a bit more frequently this year, considering they have been dropping LFs and Ultra units back to back, which always deemed to be in a top 10-ish realm, either individually or either just meta-wise, team-wise, and all that good stuff. You guys do know how we rate the units here. It's not going to be completely individual. It's just everything based on meta, teams, and then obviously the individual does play a huge part into the nature of rating said units. But we did get the new Ultra Goku Black Rose, and is he worthy of being top 10? Yes, easily. And I do want to place him very, very high on this tier list here. Didn't have any prior, I guess, looks at the list or any placement. So this is all going to be raw thoughts and judgment here. Basically a initial take. You know, it's been like 2 days, 3 I think days since the release. I believe it's 2 days. 2 days since the release of Ultra Goku Black Rose, and this is basically going to be my initial take on where he should be placed on the meta tier list. Make sure to drop a like and a sub if you guys aren't new to the channel. I do upload here every single day with Legends content. Yeah, I'm not going to waste any of your guys' time right now. We do have the majority of the units I think I would even consider placing on this list in the honorable mentions section right here. And a lot of these units seen a ton of value recently. I think one unit I would actually place up here is definitely Evo. I didn't make a list or anything update him on Evo, but he definitely made the top 10 when he like his Zenkai got released. He got pushed up to the top 10. He increased the value of Trunks of Vegeta. He decreased the value of some other characters. I think arguably right now he's still definitely up there. The most dominant unit in the game. Right now, I'm just going to keep it a buck with you guys. I'm just going to keep it 100% a bean. There are 3 units right now that can be argued top 1 in my humble opinion. We're going to start out with the first ranking here. Ultra Gogeta has been number 1 since he released. The amount of team diversity, the amount of individual prowess, his counter ability, his nullify endurance with Rising Rush, you know, his blast arm, his blue card, damaged, ultimate. I don't want to go through his entire kit. He just has some ridiculous output. He has some crazy team options, support options, you know, Pan, Beast Gohan, one of the best units in the game. Movies was always a fantastic team. God Key, you can run him with a lot of the other top 10 units. Trunks of Vegeta, Zamasu, Evo Vegeta. You can throw him on leader slot pretty much anywhere, and he's going to cook. But yeah, Ultra Gogeta is really just that guy. Ultra Rose. Let's talk about him for a bit. I do think that individually he can be argued number 1 in the game right now. I think he's that powerful, from everything to him being very similar to Gogeta in the fact of him having like the blast armor, the heavy damage output. He probably has the highest damage potential output in the game right now. He feels like a modern age corrupted merged Zamasu. Something of that realm, right? He's not very tanky whatsoever, but he can deal loads of damage. But yeah, he has that blue card ability where he's able to inflict paralyze, poison, and bleed. He's constantly inflicting heavy bleed, and I think heavy bleed has always been one of those abilities that are extremely underrated. I know it's not like, you know, it's common knowledge that this is a very powerful ability, but heavy bleed can, you know, before you know it, you're at just 1 HP, and all you need is taps. But yeah, this guy is very, very powerful, very dominant right now in the meta. I think he's going to fit on the best team in the game. I think he's going to be fitting on a multitude of different teams. You can throw him on leader slot anywhere. You could throw him on double support setup. Same thing you have with either like Beast or Gogeta 4, or not Gogeta 4, Gogeta Blue hits where you can do Future Gohan and Pan, and then you run Goku Black Leader. I think this is another very probable cause. I think the one thing for me that is actually holding him back from being number 1 is the fact that the Gogeta basically on a very similar level to him. Keep in mind they're on a very similar level, and Gogeta is not on boost anymore. So that just shows you how powerful of a unit, how, you know, it's not even just individually. This guy, I think, even has more team dynamics. Like, he has more team options than Goku Black. He's basically ran on all the same teams as Goku Black, on top of like movies, on top of everything else. He can be still ran. But yeah, Goku Black's very, very similar in the sense, but he is boosted. I think that he does have the edge over Gogeta. However, he does have Gogeta does have typing over him. I think that's one of the main things that a lot of people have to realize, is that you're going to be running into a ton of Goku Blacks, but Gogeta literally has type advantage over him. Yes, he does go type neutral. Yes, he has a multitude of ultimates. He has all these ways to ramp up damage. He's still going to be doing crazy damage to purple units, but when it comes down to it, Gogeta has type advantage over him. He's going to be an easy, he can clear it up easy at the end of the day, right? Purple does beat green, and hits in a very interesting area, just because he didn't really have the team he needed to be argued this high, but he does. He fits on a perfect team with Goku Black. He can be ran on a couple of different setups, obviously, but that time skip ability, they did adjust the green card to where it activates a lot faster. I don't know if you guys have noticed that, but it's a guaranteed kill, basically, in most instances. Whoever you want to kill, save the green card, land it, pop your ultimate, and he's going to kill. But yeah, the damage inflicted that he provides, the cover nullification, the team that hits, these 3 units are him in the game right now. And if you guys disagree, just play the game a little bit more. This is the order I'm going to do it in right now. Gogeta, has the type advantage. I do think you can definitely do this, and I wouldn't be upset at you guys, because Goku Black does have the boost. He's going to be doing a little bit more, I think, overall damage-wise at the very current moment. But if played correctly, I don't want to save play because that's not a really good argument. But see, the thing with Gogeta, right, he just has a lot of easier things, right? Rising Rush, you can Rising Rush at any given time unless it's a revival unit. The only one viable revival unit in the game. This guy, Gogeta has type advantage over it. So, yeah, he can Rising Rush anyone. 17, right? Arguably as well. 17, he has the ability to nullify that. But yeah, Goku Black one-shots all blue units. There's a decent amount of blue units out there, right? Beast Gohan, 17, Zamasu's on some of the best teams right now because of PO. Goku Black hits is on POs. You guys can see the team that I'm running in PvP right now. It's like a God Key formation. You can throw hit on that leader slot. It becomes powerful opponent. Change the bench up, whatever you want to do. But yeah, PO is a very powerful team right now. But yeah, that counter ability basically allows Gogeta to play for him. To just float there, get a counter off, blue card, all that stuff. And then the Rising Rush, counter, color counter, all that stuff. But this is the order I'd probably go with. The 3 most powerful units in the game currently, either just individually and team dynamic-wise. Number 4, it's going to be very interesting from here on out, because a lot of units are actually able to be competing in the meta. It's a pretty diverse meta. Even units under the top 10 are very viable at this very moment. Like, top 15 units in the game are being able to be used in top rank PvP, which is very great to see. We're not only seeing, one team. We're not only seeing a said amount, like 3-4 units in the game. We're seeing about 10, 15, even max 20 units being able to be, ran to compete into higher rank PvP. So, so number 4, it's going to be argued between these 3 right now. 3 blue units. Just keep in mind, Goku Black Rose, right? Goku Black Rose is in every single game now. He's in every single game. He is the new star. He's the new meta guy. He wants to be included. This guy's the best blue unit in the game right now. I think 17 is still on boost. I'm sure he's still on boost. The one main team he does have is Rep. He could throw him on androids. He's going to cook. You throw him on various setups. He's definitely going to cook. He does provide cut pen for the entire team. Support. He does pretty crazy damage. He nullifies the ability for Gogeta's Rush when he's on the field, obviously. But I think it's hard to place these. It's definitely hard to place these. I gotta validate the meta, right? You're going to be seeing more Zamasu's right now because they just pair up well with this team dynamic right here. So this team right here, God Key, basically Gogeta, Rose, Zamasu is a fantastic team. And you're also going to see this PO team right here. Goku Black, Zamasu hit. So Zamasu has gained some pretty crazy value with this. Obviously he's been in top 10 this entire time. The cover nullification on his green card, the disruption, the healing, all of the above, the team dynamics. He's on Future, he's on God Key. You name it, he's a tanky boy, but he can get Rising Rush. Gogeta, like Gogeta is just him, right? Gogeta is just him. It's not a fair argument. Beast has, like, it's not that he's fallen, right? There's just better teams that exist right now. So individually, Beast is still up there, but I think this is the order right now. I think Beast has to be put down to number 6. It is crazy to see. Movies is obviously still an incredible team. You're running Gogeta, you're running Beast Gohan, you run Pan. This is still one of the best teams in the game, for sure. But it's going to be between this. I do want to value 17 higher. I think he is the better blue unit individually, and you really have to take this in consideration. But Zamasu is... It's tough. It's tough. He's on the better teams right now. He's literally on the 2 best teams in the game, which I just showed you guys. I do think that Gogeta, Goku Black, Zamasu, or even Zamasu Hits and Goku Black are the best teams. 2 best teams in the game right there. 17 does fit on some options of the best teams, right? Blue, purple with Gogeta, Zamasu. He fits on Universe Rep. He fits on Android, some of the best teams. Purple at 17 and Android 21, or even the tag droids. This can definitely be argued, but if you're pairing up with the other 2 best units in the game, just think about that. Zamasu's pairing up with the top 3 units in the game. He's not pairing up with Android 17. So I feel like he just has to make number 4 right now, and I think a lot of people could definitely agree with that. 17 is right there, very, very close. Beast Gohan has like 1-2 teams. He's run on movies, and he's run on hybrids. Very powerful setups. He's being supported, obviously, by Pan, by Future Gohan. On the movie setup, only by Pan, but he's still doing ridiculous damage. He has, like, all the mechanics in the game. Beast Gohan. You guys know Beast Gohan. Number 7, I'm going to have to put... You guys are, if you guys haven't seen my... there was one update tier list that I made, and I put it on Twitter when Evo came out, right? I didn't actually make the update list here, but... Evo increased the value of Trunks and Vegeta tremendously. It gave another bench option to God Ki. Blast God Ki as a bench. It's just another very powerful Blast Z ability on top of the Zenkai buff for them. Blue, yellow, like this setup right here where you're running Trunks and Vegeta, you're running Evo, and you're running Android 17. This is insane. An insane team dynamic right here. You could also do the Zamasu variant. It's going to be also insane. You can run any blast. It's just more options for them to shine. I do think Trunks and Vegeta have been waiting for this moment for a minute now, but I am going to put them at number 7. Gogeta still exists. All these blast armor units exist, right? Gogeta, Goku Black, Beast Gohan, Tag 4s. Blast armor still exists. They're anti-blast armor. They have a ton of powerful mechanics. Their cover nullification, I will not sleep on it. Even though it's a second long, you chain 2 cards, you're doing a very solid amount of damage. I think they've gained an insane amount of value at this given moment. It's arguable if you want to slide Evo over Trunks and Vegeta. They're at a very similar prowess level. But I am going to have to go the overall mechanics. Evo did make Trunks and Vegeta a lot better to either have them on bench or even to be ran in the party, in the battle with them. Definitely want to have some options because you're not seeing hits all that much. Not everybody summoned for hit. But if you run into hit, yellow units are just, they're cooked, locked in, one shot, obliterated, disintegrated. Evo is probably a close second to Trunks and Vegeta in my opinion. Very, very powerful Zenkai. The best Zenkai in the game currently. He has Team Dynamics 1. Individually, he has that type neutral blue card. He has a nuke of an ultimate. He has a very powerful ramp up, high damage potential. It's just a very simplistic Zenkai for sure. But nonetheless, he is kind of ridiculous. I do want to slap him right there. And then 9-10 is probably going to go to like around here, something like this, where it's arguable between the Tag 4s and Forku. I do want to put Forku higher, maybe. Do I want to put... See, I would put the Tag 4s a lot higher. People are probably thinking, yo, how are the Tag 4s this low? Individually, they're fine. They have one team, 2 teams. They have GT and they have the Sun Family GT variant. Instead of 17, you throw Pan on leader slot. Those are literally the only 2 teams you're seeing the Tag 4s on. And those teams specifically are subpar to like 5-6 teams. There's 5-6 teams. There's still a viable team, like I mentioned early in the video. A lot of these units are you are able to be competed in top rank. So that's very, very good that, no matter what you run on this list, you can compete in the top ranks with this list. Very powerful unit. Just because you're in the honorable mentions doesn't mean you're ass. Doesn't mean, you know, anything bad right now. It literally means that these units are just ahead of you, or team-wise, right? So, unfortunately, I do think Forku has more team options right now, does he? He does. He has everything the GT's on, plus he has Sun Family without the Tag Force, right? I do think this guy is tough. Yeah, it's tough. I think I do want to place it like this. Yeah, just for team's sake, I think Tag 4s are under Forku. I think the Beast Gohan, Forku, and Pan setup is better than, you know, it's arguable, right? It's arguable. I wouldn't get mad if you guys did either of these, but that's kind of where I'm going to leave it at. Pan, I'm going to leave it at 11, I think. No. Pan is at 11 still? Yes, it's hard to order these. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to put Future Gohan up here. Future, by the way, Future is up. If you guys want to run pure Future, Zamasu, Future Gohan, Goku Black, you know, Future is up right now. I think Future Gohan is, you know, I can't put him in the 10. There's too many other good, powerful teams that are just ran without Future Gohan, but he's an insane option for future teams right now if you want to run him with the new Goku Black. You want to run him with Zamasu. Support's always great. His plat really made him very viable. 17's around here. This guy's around here. Rose is probably going to go above because Future's up. So if you want to run double Rose, you want to run Zamasu, all that. Future is definitely up. Super Vegeta's around back here, I'm not going to lie. Even though Gogeta, I see a lot of people running him. He's one of those slept-on units that are not so good anymore that people just can't let go. I'm going to put Roshi above this guy. I think Roshi belongs around here. Yeah. I think this is exactly how I'd rate the list, honestly. It's arguable where I would put Rev UI at this point. It's a little bit tough right now being replaced with Goku Black. I'm just going to keep it, you know, I'm just going to keep it a buck. I could argue him a little bit higher, but, you know, it's just a little bit of things, a little bit of dynamics have changed with Goku Black. He was in my top 10 recently, but I'm not sure right now. I'm not incredibly sure. I think it could be argued with Boost. Maybe we could do this. Number 10. I'm just coping, honestly, at this point. Definitely coping. But it does feel like UI has slid out of the top 10. He's not too far off. It's just his defenses are not there. His damage is subpar. He's capable of doing very nice work. He's fitting on a lot of these blast teams with either Trunks of Vegeta, Evo, 17, Unirep, right? It's there. The teams do exist, but he needs to be carried. His defenses, like I said, it's rough. It's rough for the boy. But this is what my top 10 plus honorable mentions is looking like, you guys. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment section. But there's definitely, obviously, things you can switch around, interchange. I do think, like I said, these guys got a ton of value. Goku Black can be interchanged with 1, 2, or even 3. I'd say all these guys could be argued number 1. Even Hit, I swear he can definitely be argued number 1. Zamasu fits on all the teams. 17's just him. Beast Gohan will always just be him. But yeah, a lot of team reasonings for this. That's how all the materialists do go about. But yeah, that's going to be the list, you guys. Future is up. Roshi still exists, and Mafuba's still very, very powerful. I probably could place him a bit higher, honestly. It's not like there's too many red units. Yellow units are up right now. Hit is the only crazy red unit. I mean, we do have Pan, but she's not going to be doing like all that much. I could even throw him above like this high, maybe. Maybe like this. I'd probably throw Roshi around here. Future Gohan is just incredibly powerful on Future right now. Rose's up. I think this is the exact list, you guys. Let me know what you guys think. I'll catch you guys in the very next one. Stay frosty, and I'm out.